1, 2, 3, and 4 all the way down there. Joey Antonelli here. And as you can tell, we're getting set up for a little late morning beach fishing action. Actually, the sun just came out. It's been a cloudy, a little rainy on and off morning. I know there's been a couple pompano around, but mostly we're looking for drum. Maybe a pompano or two, maybe a whiting or two, but just looking to have a little bit of fun, see what's out in the surf. There you go, first fish of the day. In the intro, you gotta like that, as long as it doesn't end up being a catfish. This is on the far rod. I got my Trophy 2 12 footers. I think we got them. I'm not gonna slow down. Trophy 2 12 footers by Tsunami. And those are my far rods. And then that's 2 of the rods. And the other 2 are Tsunami Airwaves. They're 12 foot, a little lighter action. And I got them kind of like one a little close and one a little kind of in the medium distance. This fish might have came off. Oh no, he's there. Whatever he is, he's there, but he doesn't feel very big. We're using frozen fleas, the blanched fleas. We gotta, oh man, I think I saw what it was. Looks like a south tide fish. That's what it is, Mr. Meow Meow. Strike 1. We'll give it a 5 strike today. 5 strikes on Meow Meows and we're out of here. I don't mess with the Meow Meows. Typically when you're catching catfish, you are not gonna catch pompano. At least in any numbers usually. All right, there he goes. These are those frozen sand fleas that I have. If anyone is in a bind and needs some, let me know. I usually have some that I could sell. Delivery only, no shipping in the Space Coast area. I prefer to sell them at least 4 bags at a time. You can throw them in your freezer and be ready for random spur of the moment fishing trips like this. I don't have to go around looking for sand fleas or buying any at the store. So I got a 3-hook rig that I make, these pompano rigs. I got big float on the top, medium float in the middle, and no float on the bottom. And this is my farther out rod. So I got the drag nice and tight. Gave it a good little wing ding out there. The sandbar's kind of close in, so it's really not that hard to get out. I'm actually going just on the inside of the outside sandbar. That's where I'm trying on this one. I was just really far out and got a catfish pretty quickly. So I'll move it around a little bit. And I like to make sure you loosen your drag. That way if you hit something big like a big stingray or a permit or a shark, it doesn't go ahead and rip your rod down. It'll just pull some drag, which is also good for the pompanos too. They got little teeny mouths, little teeny lips, and there's fish. There's a fish, there's a fish. This one was very close in. Oh, I think he's gone. Nope, he's there. I don't know. If he's there, he's a very little one, not a catfish. Definitely does not have enough weight to be a catfish. Or if it is, it's a baby catfish. This is that other rod I was talking about, the Tsunami Airwave. The lighter rod. Yeah, I think we missed him on this one. Oh no, we got something. We got a world record jack. Look at that guy right there. That is one for the wall. That is one that would be really fun to drop down for a bottom bait offshore. But he gets to live. I've been catching a few of these guys lately. Good bait if you want to go throw out for a shark. Same thing, just baited up 3 new sand fleas. This is on my shallow rod. I'm literally throwing like just past the trough. Kind of looking for that drum and sheep's head zone, maybe big whiting. Really important to stagger them, especially when you don't know where the fish are. If you start really keying in on them, that's when you make your adjustments. If I'm getting a lot of fish far out, you better believe I will be bombing them way out there. Now we're just backing up again. That rod's tight. That rod is tight, and so is the last one. So these two are probably good. That one I just threw out. That one probably hasn't gotten hit because I just threw it out for that after that catfish. These two will be the two that I'll check the bait on, because you never know if there's crabs. Oh, fish on the last one. Fish on the last one, fish on the last one. Little taps. This is another close rod. Oh, coming at me. Not feeling anything, but I'm gonna go ahead and check it just to reel it in. Probably put new bait on there. I know it got it hit at least once. Oh, and I see some live fleas down there. Maybe I'll get a couple live fleas to throw out. That could be good. Yeah, we're gonna go do that after I get this rod in. We're gonna go try to scoop a couple live fleas. I didn't bring a rake or anything. I'll just try to grab a couple. Yeah, that bottom one got hit. This is a Pompano rich float or rig. I definitely suggest looking at that if you want to see someone who's created enough rigs and fished enough Pompano longer than I've been alive, probably. Pompano rich, check them out. So I saw a couple fleas down here. Let's look for those. There we go, live fleas. Big scoop with my hands together. Using my forearms to hold the sand together. Get up to the dry sand and sling it out, and we'll find a few. There's one, there's one. Oh man, I know I got more than that. There's one. There's one. All right, we got a few. Oh, there's another one. A couple live sand fleas. I'll probably do an actual sand flea video for you guys soon to show you how I get them in numbers. We got a couple live ones. These are some more frozen ones because this is another short rod. So I'm gonna throw the frozen ones on the real close rod. The advantage of live fleas, I think the biggest advantage is they stay on the hook a little better, so you can really cast them hard. So I hook them right through that little thing that covers the eggs and out the top of the shell, maybe like a third from the front. Not really in the dead center, you want to go a little further forward. Same thing on that, through that little covering thing there, a little pointy tail looking thing, and out the front. That way if a pompano comes to eat the delicious sand flea eggs that they love so much, it finds a nice SaltX circle hook, and that's a close one. Nice and close in. Big sand fleas looking for a drum or a sheephead. All right, this is another close rod. Better fish. Stronger fish, I should say. Hopefully bigger than that last little baby jack. On frozen fleas, close in. This is the same rod I caught the little jack on. Oh, that was a pretty big shake right there. I might have lost him right there. Nope, he's still there. We got us a whiting. Good whiting. That whiting is our first good keeper fish of the day, and I'm happy with it. We're gonna go ahead and get him in the bucket. Don't want to lose my sand fleas, so if you stomp down with your heel, pack the sand down real hard and drop them in there, they cannot dig. Got a couple extra leads right there too. Let's go get some water. I'm hustling today. I don't know why I'm so motivated. I'm running everywhere. Got some water. Got a whiting. If we get 3 or 4 of those, we'll be looking good. 3 more frozen fleas, same rod I just got that whiting on, and we're just lobbing it out there, really close in. It worked on the last one. We'll try it again. And the reel, I haven't talked about the reel yet, unless you've seen 1,000 of my other surf videos. Tsunami Shield 6000. Great budget-friendly reel that does really well in the elements. Works great for surf fishing. Super smooth, casts good. I absolutely love it. All right. So we got all the rods out again. Things are kind of slow and I've kind of lost track. I haven't touched that one since I threw it out after that catfish. So that one could be due for a bait check. And I really don't remember the last 2 rods either. I could have missed a little hit on them. They could have got picked off by crabs. So the only one I know is good is the short one I just threw out. So I'll give them another minute or two and then we'll do a bait check on them. All right, we're reeling in the furthest, one of the far casting rods out, and I like to leave it in the rod holder because I can look at the other rods, and I fight the fish out of the rod holder, but I leave it in the rod holder while I'm just doing bait checks, because then if I need to run to another rod, I don't have to do anything with this. I can just start running. I don't have to set it in the rod holder and risk wasting a few seconds there. So reeling that in, and this we're gonna swap out the bait regardless and put a couple live fleas on and throw them out really far. Got them live sand fleas. Kind of messed up that cast a little bit, but it's okay. Not super far. I just messed up my release there. There we go. Slacked out, but that 4-ounce pyramid sinker seemed to help the hook find the mouth. I don't know what we got though. This was far out. This is the far out cast that I kind of choked on. Didn't do very good. So it was like medium distance. Like it was basically right on this side of the bar, not over the bar. The moment of truth. Oh, don't want to go too crazy with them. Another whiting. Another whiting. We'll take that. We'll take that. I was about to let go the first whiting, but instead of letting the first whiting go, we'll add a second. Not giant bull whitings, but we'll still take it. There we go. Ooh, strong fish. Far out rod. Like 90% sure it had frozen fleas on it. Oh no, it had live flea on the top hook. That's what it was. The rest were frozen because I only had one little flea left. All right, we're going towards the other rod. Let's see how we're going. All right, we gotta go nice and easy over the other rod. This could be the right one. Running far to the north. We're gonna go nice and easy with him. Okay, he's going back south now. Right in that wave right there. If it is a pump, I will guarantee you it's gonna be a keeper. Feels like the right size. You just gotta play him out in that trough or in that shore break. It's easy to pull the hooks on these fish, but I don't know. I don't think it's a pump. I could be wrong. It's doing more like a big whiting sort of thing. Oh no, it's a pump. It's a nice one. Nice and easy, and we got us our first keeper pump of the day. Oh yeah. First keeper. That is it right there. I wasn't gonna come out. They weren't gonna be here today. So look at that. First pompano of the day. It's probably about a nice 12.5 incher or so, so definitely a keeper one. On that top hook with a little live flea. SaltX circle hook got him right in the corner. That's a good one right there. Pretty pumped. Let's go ahead and pump that hook out. Hook's out. We're gonna take him over to our bucket of whiting. 2 whiting and a pompano. That's a meal. That's a meal right there for 3 or 4 people. I'll measure him in a little bit to show you the size, but I'm guessing 12.5. And we got some frozen fleas. Need some frozen fleas, and we're gonna get them back out there. Okay, impossible to do on video. He's 12.25. So, oh, I got sand all in my eyes doing that. That was stupid. Well, didn't notice that guy was on there. So we'll let this little baby pompano go and he'll make it to next year. They did good today. I had low expectations for the day. Honestly, didn't really think I was gonna get a pompano at all, so I'm pretty stoked with that. So we got a seagull over there enjoying the rest of my fleas. I ended up throwing them out. If you guys do want frozen sand fleas, I should have them all season long. Check the bait shops. They usually have live ones like Black Dog and Whitey's. I know they usually have live sand fleas, but if they don't have them and you want frozen ones, they work. I catch fish on them all year long. Well, I really only surf fish in the winter, but catch a lot of pompano on frozen sand fleas. Gonna show you the rods and reels one more time before I go ahead and hit the fillet table, and then got some bonus footage for you. The Tsunami Shield 6000 Love this reel for the surf. On the Airwave, I'll read you the number, TSAWS1202XH. That's the one, and then the other one is the Trophy 2, TSTIIS1202XH. So the Trophy, I think they're rated for the same, I'm not positive, but the Trophy is definitely a heavier rod, both in terms of how much it weighs, and then casting, I can whip it out there a little, I can put a lot more force into it, where the Airwave is a little bit of a softer tip. They both work very well. When I need to cast further, I do like the Trophy 2s. But these are my setups. We're gonna be doing a lot of pompano fishing hopefully here in the next couple weeks. We get some cooler temperatures and clean water. It just started cleaning up. Typically south wind destroys the surf fishing by me. Just makes it catfish brown water. But wrapped up for today. Let's go ahead and show you something we got into a couple weeks ago. I had some family in town, and we're gonna switch over to that surf fishing. This guy just grabbed my rod while I wasn't looking. I don't know who it is on the beach. Katie, who is that? Good beach day. Look at that sunrise. That makes it worth it right there. Pompano! Or no, what is that? Sheephead? Sheepy. Little small. Here, let some line out. Sheep's head, little small to be a keeper. But they're sand flea munchers. I haven't got any of these things lately. Got another one coming in. I'm just casting rods out today. Casting them out, and I got my dad, uncle, cousin, and Ryan here reeling them in. That one just got hit also, but didn't hook up, so I'm gonna do a bait check on that. This one's definitely got a fish on. It's going sideways a little bit. Meow meow. Uncle Lou's on that one, but I'm gonna take this second. I don't know what he's got right there. We got another whiting in the bucket though. We'll show you that. 2 whitings. Gonna do getting our way to a little fish dinner. But while he's catching that fish, we'll show you this. This is not a sponsor. Just found this guy on Facebook. Really happy with the product. Let's see what this is actually. This is looking better than a catfish. You go easy and use the waves to help you pull them in. It's a good sheep's head. Another sheepy. He sees you on there. There you go. That's our first keeper sheep's head for the day. But now, Ryan's getting antsy, so I gotta show it to you. It's a surf wallet. Look him up on Facebook. Got all my pompano rigs in there, all different colors. Ryan, what do you want? You want an orange one? He got bit off by a bluefish, so we're replacing one. I'll get him off. I'll get him off. You can just leave him. What color are you thinking, Ryan? Yellow. So I open up this. Give that to Ryan. That's a 3-hook rig.
This one's sour.
Nah, I don't want it.
Oh, I'll keep it.
Rack drum. A puppy drum for the day. Really similar to a sheep's head, a little bit different. We'll do a side by side. That drum's like right at 14 and maybe a quarter. We're gonna let him go. Let him turn into a bridge giant.